Quality display of offense so far from Hinsdale Central. We're seeing a good mixture, runs and passes. Hamilton, again at the quarterback on the 42-yard line. Now, Starka talked about Chase Hamilton's ability as a quarterback to run the ball well. And he'll keep it again. Let me see. He's such a versatile athlete. Reads his blockers well. He's inside the 45 down to the St. Charles 43-yard line. 4:51 remaining in the third quarter. So as we start to head towards the fourth quarter, you have to be impressed so far. This Red Devil team on the radar of many of the rankings, services, and so-called experts. Perhaps with this kind of display, if they can continue this, you may see them surface in one of those top 20s next week. They were certainly on the horizon, on the radar of most of these metrics. That handoff outside is to her. Great block by Ian Bunting. If we had instant replay capabilities, we certainly want to show that one again, because Ian Bunting made an incredible block on the outside, springing for Joe Herr, and pick up a 7-yard play to the St. Charles 36 as we come up on 4 minutes in the third quarter. Hamilton still commanding the offense on this series. Not sure if we've seen the last of Brian Owens for this evening yet. I'm sure the circumstances the rest of the way will help determine that. Hamilton out of the shotgun. Herr goes in motion, handoff inside to White and picks up 4. And that's plenty for a first down. 3:32 to go in the third quarter. Jacob White springs back to his feet. First down, Hinsdale Central on the St. Charles 31. So it's a nice running. We've seen a great block from Ian Bunting on this drive. Seen the crowd clear out a little bit here in the third quarter. A lot of fans probably still over by the concession stands. 3:15 remaining in the third quarter. It's been a comprehensive display though on both sides of the ball from Hinsdale Central. Hamilton out of the shotgun. Fakes. Scrambling around. Gets to the outside. Looks like he lost a couple on that play. He was forced out on the play, so they're up second down as the clock comes to a halt. Well, Hamilton has done a good job on this drive, leading out. He's made a couple nice runs.
Lost a few yards on the play. Second and 12.
We haven't seen him attempt a pass yet on this series, but we've seen good balance running. 4 receivers. Hamilton keeps it, but St. Charles ready for that option. Snuffed it out initially. Good pursuit outside and inside there by the St. Charles defense. Will bring up third and quite long for the Red Devils here on the St. Charles 34-yard line. Third and 13 forthcoming. Hinsdale Central. Again, you have to be pleased so far with what you've seen. I think even you're more pleased on the offensive side than the defensive side. Defensively, no points surrendered yet. Haven't seen a lot of penetration. We're going to see a timeout here. Offensively, we've seen lots of scores. I can't recall a punt. At the 2:15 mark, we have a Hinsdale Central timeout. Just a reminder to check out Hinsdale Magazine's District 181 film series, airing weekly at Hinsdale60521.com. Each week, we'll take you inside the classroom at one of the 9 District 181 schools and hear comments from teachers and students. This week, we were at the Lane School. Find out where we'll be next Monday at Hinsdale60521.com. Remaining in the third quarter. Hinsdale Central on top. Highest score 24-0. First game of the season for the Red Devils here at Dickinson Field. You're watching Hinsdale Magazine's live streaming coverage of Hinsdale Central Red Devils football. This is Chase Hamilton under center. He's commanding the offense on this series. Let's see what we've got here. It's going to be a false start back on the Red Devils. Further, it'll be 3rd and 19. Third down and 19, and right here, again, comfortable cushion in opposing territory. Probably just don't want to make a mistake here. Might see a simple draw play, maybe a screen pass. Third down and 19 out of the shotgun. Hamilton, or excuse me, 3rd and 18, and he will keep it and take it inside the 30 down to the 24. Almost picked up the first down. A very nice scamper on 3rd down by Chase Hamilton, keeping it across the 25 of St. Charles North, and that will bring up 4th down and about 3. And now we have an official's timeout. Oh, we have an injured Red Devil on the field.
Shaking up for the Red Devils, number 40, Jacob White.
As the Red Devil fullback, number 40, Jacob White, shaken up on the field. Red Devil training staff out to attend to him. And he's helped up, and he's walking off the field, which is good to see as the fans give Mr. White a nice round of applause. Hinsdale Central on top, 24-0, 1:54 remaining in the third. Some fans beginning to head for the exits here. The clock will start again here. 4th down for the Red Devils. Under 2 minutes in the third. Hamilton will go under center. 4th down. The Red Devils will go for it here on 4th down. 4th and about 3. Out of the I formation. Hamilton will fake the handoff. Rolls to his right. Steps up. Throws. Tough throw. Incomplete. Intended for Ian Bunting, so St. Charles will take over with 1:30 left in the third quarter.
Number 1, Ian Bunting. Ball goes over on downs. First and 10.
So turnover on down. Ball is turned over to St. Charles. But with the way the Red Devil defense has played thus far, got to be pretty confident as we head towards the fourth quarter. 1:30 to go in the third. 24-0 Hinsdale Central on top. Handoff is to number 22, George Edmond, and he is across the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 4. As we wind down towards 1 minute in the third quarter, Hinsdale Central on top 24-0. We apologize for any technical difficulties that have occurred throughout the webcast of this program. And we have a timeout. Central. That's their second timeout of the half. At 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Second down and 3 on the 32 for St. Charles North. Join Hinsdale 60521 and Salt Creek Club as we raise money for Wellness House at the paddle kickoff for Wellness House on Sunday, September 9th at Salt Creek from 4 to 7 p.m. We'll enjoy an afternoon and early evening of outstanding exhibition paddle tennis while socializing with friends and neighbors and watching some NFL football. Catering will be provided by Spice It Up. Tickets are $45 an individual, $55 at the door, and $75 for couples. Go to Hinsdale60521.com to purchase tickets. We are 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Hinsdale Central on top 24-0. Pass incomplete. They'll bring up third down and 3 for St. Charles North. These quarters have somewhat dragged on, it seems, as we reach near the end of each quarter, not just the second quarter, which one would expect to wind down a little bit more slowly, but we've seen in this third quarter things drag considerably over these last couple minutes. Miller rolling to new quarterback into the game, throws incomplete. That was number 9, Ryan Fishback for St. Charles North, throwing incomplete. They'll bring up fourth down for St. Charles on their own 32-yard line at the 42-second mark of the third quarter. Video work tonight being provided to you by Michael Connor, our Hinsdale driver reporter. Doing an excellent job behind the camera. Believe me, this is not an easy task. Mike is doing an outstanding job giving you high-definition coverage of tonight's Hinsdale Central football home opener. And a very short punt, and the Red Devils will start on the St. Charles 45, and we have a flag after the play. The punt was about 12 yards, and that's before the flag here. Holding on the defense. Holding on the returning team, Hinsdale Central. All right, we are back here. Back just in time for another penalty here. 5:44 remaining in the fourth quarter. Hinsdale Central on top 30-0. We apologize as our device is running a bit thin on battery at the moment. 5:44 remaining. Hinsdale Central on top 30-0. Brian Owens sneaked for a touchdown while you were away to extend the lead, and the extra point was missed. Now St. Charles with possession, 5:30 to go. We'll attempt to bring you the remainder of tonight's game in its entirety, and then after the game we will talk with some Red Devil players and coaches, and that will be part of our Hinsdale 60521 highlight tomorrow afternoon at Hinsdale60521.com. Third down forthcoming here as we roll down to 5 minutes in the contest. yet again, everything on our end is indicated we've been live throughout the evening, but we have seen some. We're not sure if those are on our end or on the users' ends, but we certainly hope we've been able to bring you as much live, or if not live, maybe slightly delayed coverage as possible of tonight's game from Dickinson Field. It's been a great opener for the Red Devils on both sides of the ball. Comprehensive victory, and that pass is incomplete. 4:36 is on the verge of victory here with 4:36 remaining. Obviously, we don't want to insinuate that the game is over by any means, but the Red Devils in full control of the 4-score lead at 30-0. First quarter was a little shaky, but the second quarter, the Red Devils opened up a 17-0 lead, and they have since extended it to 30 points here in the fourth quarter. St. Charles prepares to punt, 4:36 remaining in the contest.
How you doing? Paul Watson. That's pretty funny. How you doing, bud?
I remember running this punt is away. It's a low kick. Chase Hamilton will let that bounce, and it is down. Actually rolls out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. That's where the Red Devils will take over. 4:29 remaining. A good start. We saw some great play calls, great execution. I don't think anyone will disagree that we select senior running back Jack Adams as the player of tonight's game. Since and again, we're having some battery difficulties. We prepare to wind down here. It's been a pretty long game. Red Devils on top 30-0, under 30 seconds. It's been a pleasure to bring you tonight's action. Videography again supplied by Mike O'Connor, our Hinsdale driver reporter. I'm Mike Ellis for Hinsdale, 60521.com. We're down to 10 seconds. Will there even need to be another stat? Red Devils lead at 30-0, and that is how this one will end.